Hi and welcome back to my booktube channel of Page Fictional Love. Today I have a very exciting video to share with you, and it's not the one that I had planned because previously I planned to do the Harry Potter video, which is still coming your way, so don't worry about that. It's still going to be uploaded, it's just that this one is coming beforehand, so it's a slight change in schedule, that's all. Today it's the unboxing of the WHSmith's Zoella Summer 2017 Book Club Bundle. So I have my box here. I have opened it already because I received this on Monday, but I haven't been too well. I've had a lot of things going on in my own personal life, so I haven't really had the chance to do the video. So I just thought I'd grab 5 minutes now while I'm feeling not too bad and give it a go. So yeah, I'm really excited. Zoella has been doing a book club with WHSmith for a couple of, how would you say it? She did them last year. She did a spring one and a autumn one. And I know that I read, oh, sorry, I've got some of the books here. From the first book club that she did We Were Liars by E. Lockhart. I've read this one, phenomenal. I will do a whole video on the previous Zoella Book Club books, but just to quickly go through them. We had this one, we had Everything by Nicola Yoon. These aren't the official Zoella exclusive book covers because they didn't have any left, so I got just the normal ones. Fangirl by Rainbow Rowell. Beautiful Broken Things by Sarah Bernard. All the Bright Places by Jennifer Niven. And The Sky is Everywhere by Jandy Nelson. So I'll do a separate video on those. And the autumn book club, you had a bookmark, and on the back it told you which books were there. And I only have one to hand right now, which is Lying About Last Summer. I haven't yet read this one, so this is going to be one that I'm going to try and read this year. And also If I Was Your Girl by Meredith Russo. I haven't read that one yet, so I'm going to give those a go. So that's kind of like what we've had in the past. So in autumn we had The One We Fell in Love With by Paige Toon, A Monster Calls, Patrick Ness, If I Was Your Girl by Meredith Russo, Frozen Charlotte by Alex Bell, Finding Audrey by Sophie Kinsella, The 12 Days of Dash and Lily by Rachel Cohn and David Levithan. I'm so sorry, I can't read that, it's too small. Lying About Last Summer, which is the one I've showed you, by Sue Wallman, and I Was Here by Gail Foreman. This video feels very off par with what I usually expect of myself as standards, so I do apologise for that. As I said, I've had a lot going on and I'm not feeling particularly 100% in myself anyway, but I just wanted to get this unboxing done because I was excited about it, you know, and I do want to share this with you. And I just thought, getting up every morning and seeing the box the side of my bed and not being unboxed is, you know, it's painful. I like books on show, I don't like them in boxes, so that's why I need to get this done now. Plus it gives me something to do and take my mind off things. So when we open the box, it is jam-packed with goodies. So first up, I'm going to go through the books first, and then I'll go through the little extras afterwards. So I'm getting them all out here. I think we've only had 6 books in the past, and there seems a lot more this time. So we have 8 books for 2017, and it's actually the instead of it just being the Zoella Book Club, it's actually Zoella and Friends 2017 Book Club. So I know you've probably seen a lot of these books floating around on Instagram and even watched a few YouTube unboxing videos, but I still want to share mine. So the first one we have is Moxie by Jennifer Matthew. I'm so sorry. I'm not with it at all. I've seen a lot about this book, and I'm sure this is the one that's not out until September officially, but we have the exclusive book cover for being part of the WHSmith Zoella Book Club. So I think this is it's a feminist read. It's very much girl power. So let me just give it a quick read at the back. It says Vivian Carter is fed up with the sexist dress codes, fed up with gross comments from guys during class, fed up with her high school teachers who let it happen, but most of all, Viv is fed up with always following the rules. Do you know what? Vivian might be my new best friend. I'm just fed up right now myself. It says Viv's mum was a punk rock riot girl, inspiring Viv to create Moxie, a feminist zine that she distributes anonymously to her classmates. She's just blown off steam, but other girls respond and begin to spread the Moxie message. And the message is that Moxie girls fight back, and before Viv knows it, she has started a girl revolution. And that just sounds bloody amazing, doesn't it? So on the inside you've got Moxie girls fight back. Yeah, that looks quite exciting. So there's 340 pages in that book, and it is a bright, sexy pink. It doesn't look very pink on the video, but it is. I promise you, it is like the most fluorescent, vivid, sexy pink I've ever seen. Okay, next book is by. Do you know what? I feel like all the authors are coming to me today with surnames that I am so sorry I just can't pronounce. And you know what? It's probably a bit of payback. I also have trouble pronouncing names, and people have trouble pronouncing my name, and it's yeah. So we have this one, Orbiting Jupiter by Gary D. Schmidt. I'm so sorry for the noise outside. I can't do nothing about it. If I shut the windows, it's too hot. There's no air. It's too hot. So yeah, this one's a very thin read. It's not gonna take too much time, and the writing doesn't look too bad. I'm all over the place today. Okay, so it says when Jack meets his new foster brother, he already knows 3 things about him. Joseph almost killed a teacher. He was incarcerated at a place called Stone Mountain. He has a daughter. Her name is Jupiter, and he has never seen her. What Jack doesn't know at first is how desperate Joseph is to find his baby girl, or how urgently he, Jack, will want to help. But the past can't be shaken off. Even as new bonds form, old wounds reopen. The search for Jupiter demands more from Jack than he can imagine. That sounds really good, doesn't it? That's exciting. The next book, this is a very nice cover. It's History is All You Left Me by Adam Silvera, and you can actually see there the shine on it. And there's actually an endorsement from Nicola Yoon, who wrote Everything, and it says, "Will make you cry, think, and then cry some more." Just what I need, don't I? I need more tears. Okay, so it says Griffin has lost his first love in a drowning accident. Theo was his best friend, his ex-boyfriend, and the one he believed he would end up with. Now reeling from grief and worsening OCD, Griffin turns to an unexpected person for help, Theo's new boyfriend. But as their relationship becomes increasingly complicated, dangerous truths begin to surface. Griffin must make a choice, confront the past, or miss out on his future. So yeah, that sounds really amazing, doesn't it? And I've just noticed that on the book stickers we have who they're going to be reviewed by. So you know how before Zoella used to review all the books herself, and you have her videos and the articles on the WHSmith website of what she thought of the books. This time it's not all what Zoella thinks. It's so this one is going to be reviewed by Juno Dawson, and Orbiting. It's just the world crashing down. Orbiting Jupiter is going to be reviewed by Jennifer Niven, who was previously one of Zoella's book club choices. And this one's actually going to be reviewed by Zoella herself. So yeah, back to this one. This one seems quite good, doesn't it? Yeah, the writing's not too bad either. Oh, and it actually tells you right at the back that there's a book from the same author coming soon. So yeah, that'd be quite interesting. Okay, we're going to move on to the next one. And I have already read this. I read this at the start of the year. I was sent a copy by the publisher to review. But this is a special cover specifically for the Zoella Book Club. And it is The One Memory of Flora Banks by Emily Barr. It's the one, one memory of Flora Banks by Emily Barr, and I adored this book. I cried so many tears. A lot of people have given it mixed reviews because of the way it's written, because Flora Banks has amnesia, so because the story is told from her point of view, it is very repetitive. And yes, I can see why that would be annoying, but Flora lives like this. This is, you know, think how it is annoying it is for her and her family. And there are people out there who do suffer in this way. So they wake up every day. They don't know what they did yesterday. They can't remember. To them, it's the start again. So they have to go through the same thing again. It reminds me of that film. Is it 50 First Dates, where every day they get up and they set the clothes the same newspapers, because she had an accident. And yeah, so it kind of reminds you of that. So if you like watching the film, and you know, did you moan about the film? Maybe you did, maybe you didn't. I might moan about the noise going on outside in a minute. But yeah, The One Memory of Flora Banks, and this is a gorgeous cover. It's beautiful. So yeah, you can read. I will put a link in below to tell you where you can find my review of this book, because I've already read it. Will I read it again? Yeah, it was really good. It says, how do you know who to trust when you can't even trust yourself? Flora has amnesia. She can't remember anything day to day. The joke her friend made, the instructions her parents gave her, even how old she is. Then she kisses someone she shouldn't, and the next day she remembers it. It's the first time she has remembered anything since she was 10, but the boy is gone. And then there's a quote that says, I look at my hands, one of them says, Flora, be brave. And that's a quote that you will read countless times in the book. I think if you can accept that the book can be quite repetitive in aspects and just kind of plug through, keep going, you will end up sobbing. You know, this book broke me. So yeah, definitely try and read that. And that one's going to be reviewed by Amy Allwood, which she wrote The Potion Diaries. That was the book that I haven't got here. When I did the run through of the first Zoella Book Club Bundle, it was The Potion Diaries. It's because it's on my shelf. I left it there because I've colour coordinated my shelf. So I picked out those ones, and the pink one, it just melded in. Next book is going to be reviewed by Chris Russell, and it is Letters to the Lost by Bridget Kemmerer. I hope I've said that right. If I haven't, I will correct it all when I actually do the individual reviews of each book. This one, I have no idea what it's about. It's a beautiful cover, isn't it? Letters to the Lost. The darkest secrets, the fiercest love. So it says Juliet Young has always written letters to her mother. Even after her mother's death, she leaves letters at her grave. It's the only thing that helps Juliet cope. Declan Murphy's the kind of tough guy you wouldn't want to cross. But while on community service doing landscaping at the local cemetery, he's haunted by ghosts of his own past. When Declan finds a letter left beside a grave, he can't resist writing back. Soon he's sharing his pain with a perfect stranger, except they're not strangers, and when real life interferes with their secret life of letters, Juliet and Declan discover truths that might tear them apart. Oh my god, that sounds so good! Wow, I want to read that. That sounds amazing. That really does sound so good, doesn't it? Oh wow. So yeah, so far we're touching on subjects of amnesia. So there's like physical brain injury. We have same-sex relationships. We have girls kicking ass and being, you know, moxie girls fighting back. We have the topic of foster children having children of their own, and yeah, we'll have to see how that one turns out. And now we have how people deal with grief and bereavement and what can come from that. Next one is by Emery Lord, and it's called The Start of Me and You, and it is a beautiful cover. Look at that, they're so pretty. And this is by the person who wrote When We Collided and the name they gave us. So it's a beautiful story, and this one is going to be reviewed by Amy Allwood again, so author of the Potion Diaries. And it says, can you plan happiness? It's been a year since Paige's first boyfriend died in a swimming accident, and it's time she rejoined the real world. So she makes a plan. 1. Date a boy. Long-standing crush Ryan Chase seems like the perfect choice. 2. Attend parties with best friends by your side. Doable. 3. Join a club. Simple enough, right? 4. Travel. Might as well dream big. 5. Swim. Terrifying. Impossible. But when she meets Ryan's sweet but so nerdy cousin Max, he opens up her world and Paige's plans start to change. Is it too late for a second chance at life? I think I could just sob from the back of that book. I could just sob. Wow, that really just that sounds amazing as well. These are really good picks, aren't they? So yeah, that one's quite a that's probably one of the thickest ones. Oh no, there is a thicker one. So yeah, trying to get sorted in my head which ones I'm going to start reading first, but I'm torn. But let's see what these other two are about first. This one is like a hefty book. Look at that one. How many pages? I do this every time. When there's a hefty book, I'm like, how many pages? How many pages? 476. And it's called After the Fire by Will Hill. Yay, I got a name right. The things I've seen are burnt. The things I've seen are burned into me, like scars that refuse to fade. Father John controls everything inside the fence, and Father John likes rules, especially about never talking to outsiders. Because Father John knows the truth, he knows what is right and what is wrong. He knows what is coming. Moonbeam is starting to doubt, though. She's starting to see the lies behind Father John's words. She wants him to be found out. What if the only way out of the darkness is to light a fire? That's really that's intrigued me. I have no idea. That's really, really intriguing. I think it sounds something a bit like being a part of a cult, maybe. I don't know. I have no idea. We will find out when we read, won't we, then? This one's going to be reviewed by Chris Russell. And then the final book. Wow, we're close to 20 minutes on this video. That's quite a long one. The final book in the summer 2017 Zoella Book Club is Girlhood by Kat Clark. And I can't read what's underneath the sticker. It's going to be reviewed by Juno Dawson. And it says, I lost myself when my sister died, and these girls rebuilt me, piece by piece. I thought that nothing could ever come between us. I thought I knew who I was, until the new girl showed up. That sounds intriguing, doesn't it? I've heard great things about Cat Clark. She's got all those other books out. So that's quite exciting. And also at the end of the book there are a list of help and advice organisations such as the Samaritans, Childline, LGBT Youth Scotland, Hope Again, Beat, Papyrus. So yeah, there's that might tackle bullying of some sort. I'm assuming. I'm not sure. Okay, so they all look exciting. I have no idea which one to read first. Which one would you read first? Leave a comment below the video. I'm torn between three. I'm torn between Orbiting Jupiter because it's a thin read and it probably will be all that I can concentrate on right now. Moxie, because who doesn't want to read a feminist book, eh? And I really want to read this one, Letters to the Lost. I think I might read this one, you know. Shall we do this? I'll do this one. I'm going to read Letters to the Lost, as well as catch up on last year's Lying About Last Summer. Okay, so there you have it. I'm going to read those two. Right, let's get into the freebies. This is all the free stuff that came with it. So we have a set of badges from Moxie. So they say, I fight like a girl, Moxie girls fight back, feminist AF, we know what that means, and riots not diets. I love that, that's so cute. We have a few bookmarks. Whoa! We have a few bookmarks. Oh dear, that one's just totally... Okay. We have bookmarks. This one's from the previous book club, so the 12 Days of Dash and Lily. So there's the bookmark. We have a promotional bookmark from Adam Silvera's History is All You Left Me. It's a nice little bookmark there. I love bookmarks. Then we have one from The Start of Me and You, and there's a quote on the back. It says, but knowing what happens isn't the same as knowing how it happens. Getting there is the best part. I love that. That's wow, it's pretty as well. I like pretty things. We have a postcard from Lying About Last Summer. I'm hopeless with this today. We also have some other little badges. So we have the Orbiting Jupiter one. We have a I'm a Girl Online badge. And we have a one from last book club, Frozen Charlotte. Oh my dear. Ugh, I'm awful today. I'm so sorry. We have some postcards from Cat Clark. So there's like quite a few in there. So let's have a quick look at them. So we have that one, Girlhood, Torn, Undone, A Kiss in the Dark, The Lost and the Found. That looks quite groovy. We have a book from Sharon Gosling, Fur. It's just a really thin book, so that would be quite exciting. Thank you very much. We have a notebook. Words always carry a bit of the writer's soul. That is amazing. Look how pretty that is. I love that. These look like post-it notes, but obviously there's no, it's just printed on. I collect notebooks, and it's to go with the Letters to the Lost book, so that's really cute. We also have a little sneak peek of Emily Barr's new book. So she's the one who wrote The One Memory of Flora Banks, and it's called The Truth and Lies of Ella Black, and this is coming out in January 2018. So you get a little sneak peek at it. Tells you what it's about at the back. I'm not going to reveal it right now because I will do that as a conjoined little video. And I also have a stationery set, so there's pens, pencils, ruler, yeah, oh hang on, it says 2 rollable pens, pencils with erasers, lead refills, eraser replacements, a mini highlighter and a ruler. Thank you, that's groovy. You can always do some more stationery. And then a promotional poster for a monster calls. Right, so that's the Zoella 2017 unboxing. What caught your eye there? Because there was so much. Which books are you going to read? Which one do you think sounds the most interesting? Have you read any of them already? And what about the One Memory of Flora Banks? I want to do a really good video on that because I think it's a video that it's a book that's not getting much love as it could, and I really want to give the love to that book. So if you've liked this video, please click like. I know it's been all over the place and I'm really sorry. I've had a really rough couple of weeks and yeah, it's taken its toll on me. I'm all over the place, but I just wanted to come and have a chat with you and let you know that I'm here. I haven't given up already, and that I've had some fabulous books sent to me from WHSmith. Thank you very much. I'm going to look forward to reading all of them. And yeah, make sure you subscribe to my video, my YouTube booktube channel. Thank you. Please, I'm just saying anything right now because nothing makes any sense in my head. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. I'm so sorry this has been all over the place. I promise my next video will be much more gathered, much more centered, and much more calm, and yeah, still fun and exciting. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. It really means a lot to me that you're still here watching the end of this video. So yeah, leave any comments below, click like, and please subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. Love you all. Bye.